Here are some unknown ballers that don't get enough attention. First up from Nottingham Forest, we have Chris Wood. Chris Wood is one of the most consistent goal scorers in the Premier League. Last campaign, he had 14 Premier League goals, and this season, he doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He's been bagging goals after goals. He's currently tied for second with 8 goals in the Premier League Golden Boot race. Could he win it? It's a possibility. This guy is underrated. Next up is the Stuttgart player Angelo Schulz. He's been cooking for Stuttgart in the Champions League and in the Bundesliga. He's a former Bayern Munich player, and at 23 years old, he has a maturity that is rare for a CDM. He completes over 8 progressive passes per 90, which is a really good stat. And he's also physical, but calm and composed with the ball. Every time I've seen him play, he just looks so good, but nobody knows who this guy is, really, or gives him any attention. The next player I think deserves more attention is Leif Davis from Ipswich Town. He has a goal and 2 assists in the Premier League from that left back, left wing back spot. He has an amazing left foot. He's very dynamic. At 24 years old, he's entering his prime soon because he keeps getting better and growing every game. This guy's potential is scary and nobody's noticing it. Not only that, but his heat map is all down that left flank. This guy covers so much ground. He just deserves more attention and deserves more praise for all of this work he's been doing. Watch out for the name Leif Davis. Nicola Zook from Roma is the next pick. He is a left midfielder, but he can also play right mid and even left back. At only 22 years old, he's already made 115 appearances for Roma. He's pacey, can score goals, and a really good dribbler. He's just super versatile, and I think deserves more credit. I saw him play for Poland at the Euros, and he was fantastic. This guy is so underrated. Make sure to catch a Roma game sometime in the future. He's a star in the making. Next up, we have the right back, Maddie Cash from Aston Villa. Under Unai Emery, the 27-year-old has been thriving. He is now in the prime of his career, and you can tell. He looks great physically, and he's such a good 1v1 defender. This part of his game is so underrated. He's so disciplined, focused, and just makes amazing tackles. And from what I've seen, he makes very little mistakes. This guy is such a good asset to have on your team. Keep an eye out for him. It's Maddie Cash. Another Stuttgart player, it's Denise UNF. The 28-year-old German striker has been cooking for Stuttgart and is honestly one of the most underrated and underappreciated players on these lists. So far, he has 5 goals in 9 matches in the Bundesliga, but last season, in just 30 matches, he had 18 goals and 9 assists. He's such an underrated finisher and even a solid playmaker. His numbers are insane. Last but definitely not least, we have Buonanotte. At only 19 years old, he's on loan to Leicester for Brighton, and he has 3 goals and 2 assists in 9 Prem matches, which is very good for a Leicester team that will not score many goals this season. He is pulling the strings as an attacking midfielder, but he can also play on the wings. His high work rate and silky dribbling just makes your eyes glued to him. You guys have to watch at least one of the games, and his great balance is just adding to it. He has loads of potential.